Committee ranking member Patrick McHenry on why that has been such a tough sell. Congressman, it is interesting. I was reading a number of surveys that are out that show only about a fifth of taxpayers believe they got any tax benefit, when in fact closer to 4 out of 5 did. What do you and how do you explain the disparity there?
Well, in one survey I saw, 75% of Democrats said they did not get a tax cut from President Trump. So I think it's their partisan lens that overlays their economic benefits. But what we're seeing in the greater economy is record low unemployment, real wage growth, as the Federal Reserve has announced, and the effects of tax reform and tax cuts. And I think it's that effect that we can actually speak to. You can look around and see the results of regulatory reform and tax reform, and it's benefiting the American economy regardless of the party and regardless of where you fall in the economic system, how much money you earn. You've all benefited from tax cuts.
All right, now that's obviously